we're finding that we are pitching and competing for business with not just other PR and comms agencies, but other parts of the marketing mix. In terms of overall marketing budget, there's been obviously a massive trend the last few years for increased spend in digital, particularly in sort of paid search, etc. So clients thinking they get £1 in, they get £3 back, and they can see that kind of greater return, and maybe they've not always been able to see the value in PR, and that's helped us sharpen our focus. And the whole name Smoking Gun comes from a Sherlock Holmes novel, and it's about the murderer stood with the smoking pistol in the hand and the irrefutable proof. And so we've always founded the agency on having advanced metrics on measurement and analysis. So I think as an industry we've got to keep focusing on how we actually earn the right to maintain our place at the table and get more marketing share of purse by proving that we can have a positive impact on the way that our different audiences think, feel and do. The rise and continued rise of digital channels and social media channels has really impacted the way that PR is delivered and that practitioners have to work. I think the computers we carry around in our pockets called phones that we all sort of are glued to has changed the way that consumers interact with brands and businesses from a B2B as well as a B2C perspective. And the array of digital platforms and different mediums to get out there and sort of communicate with people means there's never been a greater sort of array of tools in your armoury, and there's never been a greater array of data and sort of proof points to see how campaigns are working and enable you to iterate faster and get more proof points and two-way feedback on how campaigns are working and things. But it also means you've got to box clever, because fees and budgets don't necessarily increase despite the wider array of channels. So you've got to think about how actually you get maximum impact on the right ones for your right audience. And you've also got to see through the vanity metrics of a lot of digital channels and find the metrics that actually matter to your client, your organisation's business. My favourite at the moment is LinkedIn, and that's from a business perspective, and just really sort of able to sort of connect with other relevant suppliers, partners, interesting people that we can potentially work with, sort of share ideas, expertise, and be able to promote our own business effectively through that as well. So at the moment I've got the love for LinkedIn. I think one that really caught my eye was Airbnb, and they're sort of making the whole of Sweden available as an Airbnb rental. So this kind of right to roam philosophy that they have over in Sweden. So Airbnb's had a history of big thinking, big ideas, big stunts over the last few years. So continuing in that vein can be a challenge. So they've done well to reinvent themselves again. And sort of whole Sweden tourism thing, they've done a really big campaign the year before, a couple of years ago, with the sort of hotline where it could connect you to anyone in Sweden, and that had been a massive sort of global campaign as well. So for both entities with a heritage in big thinking to come together and deliver something else, sort of knockout again, was one that caught my eye. But there's been so many out there. It's been another great year for big campaigns. The biggest challenge in recruitment is great people. At the moment the industry is growing in terms of the sort of volume of agencies and in-house roles as well, and the value being spent on PR, and the candidates aren't necessarily coming through in the same volume, or the quality candidates. I think PR still has an issue of people burning and churning and dropping out from the industry because it's fast paced, it can be hard work and things, so there's got a constant sort of need for fresh talent in. And I think for sort of more traditional PR agencies are also feeling the pinch with other marketing functions trying to employ PR people, so SEO agencies trying to bring in PR people to help them with the relationship maybe side of sort of link building, or media agencies, traditional media buying agencies, bringing more PRs in-house to help them with content and sort of link building. So there's more opportunities for candidates to choose from. It's been a candidates market for a number of years now. We're really focused on keeping the great people we've got and developing those guys, because that's the best way of sort of recruiting. Keep the ones that you've got, but yeah, find other great people with the right skills and the right blend of sort of traditional PR, writing, organisational, good communication, oral communication skills, and digital know-how is tricky. So we do, we train people up our own way, really. It's finding the right people who fit culturally, got the right work appetite, and are ambitious, really. I think over the next couple of years, PR is going to continue to evolve and continue to offer more services. The danger with that is that we could be seen as a jack of all trades and a master of none. And I think for clients, it's already quite hard to know which of their agency partners to turn to for influencer outreach, for example, or for link building, because everyone's claiming to be able to do certain key things, or social media, who looks after the social media, because all the different marketing agencies come at it from a slightly different perspective, from a sort of paid direct return through to a community management storytelling perspective. But it's quite tricky for clients to know where to go to. And I think the PR industry, I think there's an increasing return to understanding the value of earned media and great traditional sort of media coverage out there, which maybe become a little bit less fashionable with some clients over paid search and other paid social. But I think some of the problems that have come out with programmatic and sort of not really knowing exactly where their advertising digital pound is going and where their brand's being placed in terms of fake news sites and all the rest of it. And I think the increasing cynicism from consumers, which we've been hearing year on year anyway, towards advertising, and that making it harder to sort of stand out there, does play back into PR's hands, where people really need to polish and manage their reputation, and PR's the best part, the best tool in their armoury for doing that.